Hi all folks, this is Max from HiOnAndroid.com, where we get on Android every day. Anyway, I did the Pixel XL versus the Nexus 6P low light camera comparison video yesterday, and a lot of you were complaining that I did not use HDR On mode for Pixel or Pixel XL. First of all, that was a fair test. What you're asking me to do, more like, let's say I'm testing two cars that are automatic, and you're telling me that one of the cars go faster if I put it in second gear the whole time. To be fair, I'm just saying a regular consumer will probably buy a Pixel or Pixel XL and use it for the whole year without knowing that photos in low light will be better if you put it in HDR On mode. Alright, so I'm saying for regular consumers, they're not so tech savvy. The first test is still valid. Alright, but I know a lot of you are tech savvy and super high on Android, and that's why you watch my channel. So I did another test today. I took a bunch of photos. I didn't have time to go a couple hours like yesterday and take some beautiful photos of San Francisco. I just kind of went out by the gas station here and took some photos. I mean, that's good enough, and took some photos around the neighborhood. And some of you were complaining that my Pixel XL camera might be defective. So I have a Pixel to also compare. So we're gonna compare the Pixel XL, Pixel, Nexus 6P. It was a lot of work, but I was able to get nitty gritty and get real scientific results. Anyway, let's go and see it, baby. Alright guys, so I've got Pixel XL on the top left, and down here is Pixel, and on the right side is Nexus 6P. Alright, in this photo, I forgot to use the Pixel, so let's go ahead and use this. I took this photo indoors, and for some reason the Nexus 6P did really well. Alright, a lot more clear. Alright. Could be just an exception, I'm not sure. And here you will see both did really well. Now all of these cameras have HDR on, alright, not auto, on. And you'll see here actually about the same. I would actually say the 6P is slightly cleaner. And let's actually go ahead and take a look at the regular Pixel. And it is actually a little bit more blurry than the Pixel XL and the 6P. Now some of you were complaining my Pixel XL might be defective or something, so that's why I use additional Pixel, right, which have the same camera as the XL. Alright, moving on to the next photo. Not a clear winner there. Now I did focus on the center on all these photos. I used two hands and kept them as steady as possible. And here you will see that Pixel XL and the Nexus 6P about the same. As far as amount of noise, maybe just a tad less, alright, on the Pixel XL. But with the naked eye zoomed out, you cannot tell. Alright, let's go ahead and actually compare the regular Pixel, and you'll see pretty much the same result, right? It actually looks very same. Look at even these little minute details. Looks very similar. So what I learned here is that when you use HDR on, you'll pretty much get the same results as the 6P. It's nowhere better. It's not nowhere worse. They're actually exactly the same results. But the thing you gotta remember is that with the Pixel or Pixel XL, there's an additional step where you have to actually put it into HDR on, and you have to know that when you're taking low light photos. Alright, in this Food Mart sign, absolutely no difference, alright, between these three photos. Other than that, the 6P actually picks up a little bit better with this light here. You'll see with the Pixel XL and Pixel, it sort of makes it elliptical when it should be a lot more like a circle there. But not a huge difference. You'll notice that the light on the left is portrayed right. It is actually flaring out a little bit, alright? So you can see here that the 6P still does a tad better, just a tad, right? But not a huge difference. Alright, here's another shot while I was getting some gas. And let's actually go ahead and zoom in the center here, and practically no difference. The Pixel XL, I think, has slightly less noise. Well, about the same. Yeah, slightly less noise on the ground, as you can see here. And let's go ahead and compare the regular Pixel. Yeah, a lot less noise than the Nexus 6P. But if you zoom out, it's pretty hard to tell. And let's actually go ahead and zoom in on the gas station here and see if there's any difference. About the same. Well, less noise with Pixel XL. I'll give the win to Pixel here. I'm a tough critique here, so you're gonna have to try a lot harder. But it's not a huge difference where, you know, I'm gonna pay additional 200 bucks for just a tad more less noise. That's all I'm saying. All right, in this next scene, let's go ahead and zoom in on the air water thing here. You can see nearly identical. Pixel XL actually does a tad better. You can actually almost see parking only, whereas the 6P struggles there a little bit. And also, the regular Pixel doesn't do as well as Pixel XL in this photo for some reason. All right, I just took a photo of this gas here. Let's go ahead and focus in the center, and practically no difference here at all. If you look carefully, you'll see the 6P is a little bit more clear here, and you can actually see almost octane rating, minimum octane rating, while the Pixel XL has a little bit trouble. So in this case, the 6P wins. All right, let's go ahead and compare the regular Pixel, and the regular Pixel does well. So it really depends on, you know, it's not clear cut. Sometimes the 6P does well, sometimes the Pixel does well. I wouldn't say one is better than the other, but I do admit the Pixel has slightly less noise, but you're not going to be able to actually see it unless you really zoom in. All right, let's go ahead and zoom in the center here and look at the signs here. Pixel XL versus Nexus 6P. Not a huge difference. Almost exactly the same. And let me go ahead and compare Pixel now, regular Pixel, and exactly the same. The numbers are hard to read here. Not too much difference. And about the same amount of noise, right? You can see clearly here that the Pixel XL does not outperform the 6P. Look at this, exactly same photo here, and pretty much exactly same photo here. Look at the amount of noise. Actually, maybe slightly less noise in this photo with the 6P. Let's actually take a look at the ground here real quick. And here you'll see slightly more details with the 6P. Well, about the same. All right, moving on. I took a shot of this Safeway here, and you'll see in this photo it's sort of flared out more with the 6P. Not sure why that is. It could be caused by my clear case. Here, somebody was saying that the black Pixel does not get as much halo, and actually that's true. My Pixel XL is white, and my regular Pixel is black. And the black seems to absorb. See, there's much less halo effect in the exact same shot. So if you guys want to avoid the halo effect, get the black color, and you'll see it's so much less than the white. So the white bounces the colors off, so it may make it a lot worse. All right, let's go zoom in the center here. And here you will see the Nexus 6P has slightly more details up here, and also the license plate. Now, I used a regular Pixel, just to make sure my camera is not faulty. And again, you will see the 6P outperforming the regular Pixel. Look at the license plate, a lot harder to read with the Pixel or the Pixel XL. All right, so this just shows you that neither camera is better. They can actually be the exact same performance. All right, in this next photo, let me go ahead and zoom in here. My neighbor was having early Halloween. They set it up. You can see here it's a lot more blurry with the Nexus 6P. But if I zoom out, you'll see the blown out pumpkin over here with the Pixel XL. Now, the lights were changing, so that could be why. So with the regular Pixel, you'll see that it does a lot better. This is an extreme situation you'll see the amount of noise picked up by both of these phones, Pixel and Nexus 6P, about the same, slightly more clear with the Pixel XL. That both photos kind of suck, in my opinion. All right, in this last photo, let's go ahead and I did an indoor shot here, and let's go ahead and zoom in on Pikachu mouth, and this will sort of really tell us which one is better. Indoors, you'll see that the Pixel XL and both Pixel outperforms the Nexus 6P. Now, the reason why I did the outdoor test is because I already know of these results. When I first tested the Pixel XL against the Nexus 6P, Pixel XL did slightly better, as you can see here. Slightly clearer, not by much, with a little bit more detail. All right, but in real world situations, it didn't make a huge difference as I showed you. But what I found out is using the HDR On mode, the Pixel and Pixel XL will pretty much perform just as same as 6P. In certain situations, 6P was better. In certain situations, Pixel and Pixel XL was better. Alright guys, as I've proven to you in real world testing, not indoors, real world with street lights, you know, at night, low light photography. I personally don't think it makes a huge difference between the 6P or the Pixel. Pixel did have slightly less noise in certain situations, but then again, the 6P had more details in certain situations. So I would have to call this a draw. Alright, for right now. Alright, but Pixel and Pixel XL, not bad at all. I'm actually happy now that I'll be able to take the same quality photos that I used to with the 6P. Not overexposed. I just have to remember to put it into HDR On, not HDR Auto. Just an additional step you gotta remember, not too hard. Now these tests are for low light photography in real world, alright? Indoors, the Pixel and Pixel XL seems to do a tad better, alright? Well, not necessarily. All I'm saying is that the camera hasn't really improved a ton over the 6P. Well, it hasn't really improved at all. So at least we know that the Pixel is fully capable, just I'm still not convinced it is actually better than the 6P. They're on the same page, basically. That's my final result, so the king of low light now is the 6P, Pixel, and Pixel XL all together, in my opinion. Have a great day, folks. Don't forget to thumbs up, share this video with your friends and family and daughter, dogs, mistress, your whores, all that good stuff. And I'll see you guys soon. As always, stay on Android.
Click here to subscribe.